Hi, this video is for the people who don't like relying on anyone, the ones who'd rather struggle quietly than ask for help. If that's you, welcome. You're safe here. I recently watched a BL called Love Begins in the World of If, and there's this character, Kano, who felt uncomfortably familiar. Kano doesn't want to be a burden. He doesn't want to slow anyone down. He doesn't want to be looked at with pity or disappointment. So he keeps everything to himself. His fear, his insecurity, his exhaustion. And honestly, that's how a lot of us survive. We tell ourselves, if I do it alone, I won't be humiliated. If I don't ask, I won't be rejected. If I endure quietly, I'll be respected. But episode 5 changes everything. Not because Kano suddenly becomes confident, not because he magically improves overnight, but because he lets go. He lets go of the idea that his worth depends on performance. He lets go of the fear that asking for help makes him weak. And for the first time, he allows himself to be seen. Not as someone perfect, but as someone human. And guess what? The world doesn't end. He isn't humiliated. He isn't abandoned. He isn't reduced. Instead, he's accepted. And that moment hit me hard because it teaches us something we rarely believe. You don't have to disappear to deserve a place. You don't have to suffer silently to be respected. You don't have to do everything alone to be strong. Sometimes, strength is trusting that others won't hurt you just because you're struggling. Kano doesn't lose himself by leaning on others. He finally gets room to breathe. So if you're someone who hates depending on people, this is your reminder. You're not a burden. You're not weak for needing support, and you don't have to carry everything by yourself. Love, real love, often begins in the moment you say, maybe I don't have to do this alone. Thank you for being here. If this felt like something you needed to hear, maybe someone else needs it too. Before I end this video, I just want to say this. If you're someone who relates to Kano, someone who hates asking for help, someone who feels like they need to earn their place everywhere, please know this. You don't need to prove your worth by suffering in silence. You're allowed to take up space even on days you're unsure, tired, or not doing your best. And maybe, just maybe like Kano, things start to shift, not when you try harder, but when you finally allow yourself to soften. If this video felt like a quiet conversation you needed, or like a thought you've been carrying alone for a long time, I'm really glad you're here. And if you'd like more videos like this,